And then, of course, there's the gorgeous Urvashi Rautela. Urvashi, thank you so much. There's Urvashi right here in the house for us. So I pitched it to Urvashi, and and she asked me, so what do you want me to do? I said, no, I just want you to come to the set. Nothing. We needed someone who looks hard, so you just land up. It's okay. You land up wearing a burqa, you'll be hard, and it's cool. And it's a tricky part to play something which is, you're playing off your type of what people are expecting out of you, and to do it with such great humor with one ridiculous accent which goes, Santra. Angur. and she's doing it with a straight face, and it's wild.
First of all, I would like to say that, hats off to you, Ashish, because I feel you're the real hero of this thing. And I had really no idea, and I'm playing a very tiny and short part in this. But, after seeing this and after getting such an amazing response, I've been noticing that on all the comments. Thank you so very much. And this is something which is most important right now when it comes to our country. So I'm really glad, and thank you so very much.
Thank you for doing it, Urvashi. Thank you so much. Okay, Urvashi, eat a cherry. Urvashi, just wipe your forehead. So everyone's going bananas over there, and that kind of stuff happened. It was great fun. And that voiceover sounds fantastic. It's our line producer, Sikandar Rana. But you have to hear Gopal Dada do that voiceover. I'm going to make him do that. So thank you. Just an incredible cast that kind of came together for us. So bulk of my work got done by these guys, and then I was blessed with just an incredible crew. They just made my life so simple. I was really nervous about this one. Taking my first shot at direction. I'm a pretty hands-on producer, so I was expecting a lot of gyan. कहता बहुत ज्ञान देता है, देखते तो क्या करता है. Action और cut के बीच में अब बता तो क्या कर रहा है. And these guys made it a very safe place for me to screw up, and I know I've screwed up a lot, and they really covered up for me and just really gave me wings to fly. So my hats off to my fantastic crew. A lot of them are not here today, but my DOP, the incredible music that Superbia has put together. The last song that you hear is written by Shan. It's sung by his 11-year-old son, whose name is Shubh, who's fantastic. The first song that you heard, it's actually him singing. That's Kabir's voice. And that's also a crazy story, okay? So Shan and Gaurav and Roshan were trying to get a guy to sing this song, and there were no young singers, and हमने पूरी खाक छान मारी वो Voice of India Junior and Little Indian Idol and all of that. And minute they heard the lyrics, they were like, नहीं यार, हम नहीं ये बोल सकते. This guy went in and just nailed it. So that was just incredible, and that's why it's been quite a ride. So thank you so much for coming in such big sizes, and I'm hoping really you'll help us get this message out there as much as possible. So enough of Gyan from my side. Over to you.
Now let me call my papa, Anand Tiwari.
Should I just call everybody in? Oh, okay. Great. Hi. I got to play Ashish Patil, dream come true. For the first time in my life, I wore really good clothes. I generally act in films that don't give me good clothes to wear. And so thank you, Ashish. I'm generally independent filmon ka. Hi, Rajkumar, what's up? See, this particular series for us was, every time you work, you give your best, and you hope that at the end of the day, you will be able to feel something nice about it once the audience sees it. This is probably the first time, and I've done a little bit of work in advertising, theatre, and now films, and now web series. This is the first time I felt so satisfied every day of making it happen, and I hope people like it. But I'm 100% satisfied even right now, and that's a very unique feeling to have. And I hope the kind of message that we are sending out reaches out to everybody. When Ashish and Nikhil told us about this idea, I thought it was absolutely crazy. I was like, ये कैसे करेंगे यार, बच्चों से कैसे बुलाएंगे ये सारी बातें? And Ashish's brainchild completely. And as Ashish said that we've struggled so much to get the right writers for it. So Amrit and I kept hiring and firing many writers who will be crying a lot when they see the series actually turn out. And it was really Gopal and Devang coming on and taking the similes or the metaphors, the way you see them, which we just made our job so much more easier. And yes, and Ashish, the way he picked up each and every actor to come and become a part of this, especially Sachin sir. We are all so glad to have you, sir, in this, and we've learned so much. मुझे लगता था मुझे कंटिन्यूटी क्या होती है पता था जब तक मैं सचिन पिलगांवकर से मिला, और मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि अभी बहुत सीखना बाकी है. तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर डूइंग दिस सर, एंड या आई एम डन विथ माय पीस.
अभी मैं बुला रहा हूँ हम सबके पापा को, यानी मेरे पापा के पापा को, मेरे दद्दू सचिन पिलगांवकर सर.
सबसे पहले तो इसके बाद में मैं इसे मेरा सरनेम ठीक से लेना सिखाऊंगा, जो कि इस उम्र के लिए वाकई बहुत डिफिकल्ट था. एंड यू बेट, आई मीन इट वाज डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी एज वेल व्हेन आई वाज दिस स्मॉल. I am really very happy because of, I mean, such a great thing happened to me. Like, God has been kind every year of my career of now 53 years in this industry, that He really gave me an opportunity to do something new every year. And this was the new thing this year, 2016, for me. I feel grateful that I'm a part of this, and it was fun. It was fun to be with this mature guy. It was fun to be with Anand. But when the real excitement really started, when Ashish came to me and he told me about this, and each and everything he started explaining to me, and he was so enthused, he was so energetic, that I really was involved in your narration. I never thought that you would screw up. But I had a confidence that the kind of knowledge you have about sex, you have a right to screw up. But this guy is superb. Is superb. I never could feel that he was calling shots for the first time. And me being here with these kind of talented people is a boon, and I'm sure that you guys, when you work with him, you'll understand and realize where I'm coming from. So I really thank you, Ashish, that you thought of me. And Shanu called me. Yeah, Shanu spoke with me before Ashish could speak with me. So thanks, Shanu. And I'm a team. I'm a family. And thanks a lot for making me a family. Thank you.
I want to call Faisal, Urvashi and Sharib up here for a couple of pictures.
And thank you very much.
You guys want some pictures? We can take some pictures and go to Q&A. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Sex Chat with Pappu and Papa. Charging.
Thank you.
Some questions? If you guys have any questions, we'd be happy to take them.
Sachin sir, you have been in the industry for so long. What do you feel is the reason for the longevity of your career? And what was that about this show that made you take up this?
Well, answer to your question is in your question, I feel. It is these people who keep me going. Without them, my career or the number of years is not that important as the kind of people you work with. That is rather more important. And like I said, I feel like, and I feel very happy doing something new every year. And this is the new thing which has come my way, and I'm grateful to the Almighty for it.
देखिए जो करा है इनने करा है, मैंने कुछ नहीं कराया. मैंने अपनी लाइनें बोली हैं याद कर करके. ये हाँ वो डायरेक्टर साहब से आप पूछें, मुझसे मत पूछिए.
Honestly, and that's a question that's come to us very often, and that's I have to salute two incredible sets of people, namely Kabir's parents, Shireen and Sajid, who are here, and his lovely elder brother, Amir. अच्छी सीख टीचर से ही मिलती है, और ये दोनों टीचर्स हैं. तो पहली बार हमने काफ़ी कोशिश कर रहे थे और शानू बताएगी आपको डिटेल्स में कि व्हेन वी वर ट्राइंग टू कास्ट फॉर दिस पार्ट वाज वेरी टफ वन टू कास्ट दैट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल इवन इफ दे कुड से द लाइंस दे डिडंट वांट टू से द लाइंस इट ओनली टुक अ स्मार्ट इंटेलिजेंट एंड मैच्योर माइंड हु हैड टू बी अ टीचर कि वो हमें सिखा के गया एंड आई एम होपिंग आई कैन बिकम एटलीस्ट 5% ऑफ द काइंड ऑफ पेरेंट्स दे आर रियली एंड वी वुड हैव प्रोबेबली कास्ट अ लिटिल ओल्डर बट इसका ऑडिशन इतना भयानक था दैट मतलब we have goosebumps every time we still go back to that audition. It's like, man, I mean, we have to cast this boy and we have to make this show. And the first time I remember we did the reading when words like this, लिखना एक बात होती है जब उसके मुंह से सब words निकल रहे थे, penis, vagina, all of that. One thing was to think about it awkwardly, and the other thing was when it actually played out, you realize that this is going to happen. So honestly, he taught us more than we taught him. More importantly, I must add, if, and this is purely research that we've done that I'm sharing with you, if a child is old enough to ask, he is old enough to know. You will be amazed at the age internationally where sex education starts. It starts with basic concepts of explaining love and basic things over here of saying, beta, ye nunu nahi hai. Do not be embarrassed about calling it something. And that's where shaming and all of those things start. So these are the smaller things that we washed out of, and which is why it was important to give you that jhatka and say, Arey yaar, iske muh se kya aaya? Otherwise it wouldn't have worked if I had a teenager. It would have become a very different show. Again, that's the stuff that we kept in mind when we cast someone like Faisal. If we cast someone older, that awkwardness of probably going to buy his first condom wouldn't have hit you. और जब ये जाएगा और जब भसड़ मजी के जाके पूछेगा भैया कौन सा फ्लेवर, तब जो मजा आएगा वो उसमें फर्क है. There's a reason for that.
इनफैक्ट हमने जब सॉरी जस्ट आंसरिंग दैट क्वेश्चन इनफैक्ट जब कबीर की कास्टिंग हो चुकी थी तब सारी स्क्रिप्ट्स लॉक नहीं थी. तो जब कबीर की कास्टिंग पूरी हो गई तो उसके हिसाब से स्क्रिप्टों में काफ़ी फेरबदल हुआ. जो सिमिलीज आप देख रहे हैं तो राइटर्स की तरह हमने फिर सोचा कि अगर ये बच्चा है तो फिर किस सिचुएशन में ऐसे शब्द आएंगे. तो कई सारे आप सिचुएशन देख रहे हैं जो हमारे आम जिंदगी में होते हैं. जैसे इस उम्र के बच्चे भी इन शब्दों से एक्सपोज हो सकते हैं. तो इसकी कास्टिंग में बहुत मदद हुई हमारी.
ये आपको पूरी कोचिंग देगा इसके बाद.
एक्चुअली मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया था. ये वर्ड्स मैंने बस मेरी मम्मा से पूछा था, लेकिन मम्मा ने बोला दिस इज सीक्रेट, डोंट टेल एनीवन. मम्मा ने उसके बारे में समझाया नहीं कुछ. मम्मा ने बोला कि ये सब सिर्फ डायलॉग्स में बोलो और किसी के सामने मत बोलो.
अभी समझ में आया सीरीज देखने के बाद?
कुछ नहीं समझ आया.
चलो सीजन 2
आप कुछ
I think they are the foundation of this series, frankly. These two lovely gentlemen here. But I guess it's always, I think they'll probably also say that it's finally everything has to come together as a team. चाहे कितना, जैसे मैं कह रहा था, इतना अच्छा आइडिया हो लेकिन गंदे से एग्जीक्यूट हो तो उस आइडिया में मज़ा नहीं है. अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट हो लेकिन एक्टर्स पे ठीक से नहीं बैठा तो मज़ा नहीं आएगा. और आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत डायरेक्शन भी ठीक है.
आशीष, मैं सॉरी आशीष जस्ट इंटरप्टिंग यू. आशीष पूरी तरह से इस राइटिंग प्रोसेस में इन्वॉल्व थे. ये कोई एक बंदे की सोच नहीं थी. जो गोपाल दादा वाज द हेड राइटर ऑन द होल थिंग. ये हम सब ने मिलके, निखिल ने, आशीष ने, अमृत ने, मैंने, दिवांग ने, हम सब ने मिलके, इनफैक्ट हमने गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट से बात की, हमने कई डॉक्टरों से बात की इस बारे में, और तब ये जाके स्क्रिप्ट बनी है. तो इसमें बहुत लोगों का योगदान रहा है. और जैसे आशीष ने कहा, राइटर्स प्लिंथ होते हैं, फाउंडेशन होते हैं किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट के लिए. तो फाउंडेशन हमारी बहुत स्ट्रांग थी, पर इसके अलावा बहुत लोगों ने इस पे काम किया.
But I think you must have a specific offline conversation with these two lovely gentlemen here, Gopal and Devang. You must catch up with them and have a more detailed discussion. Sorry. Sorry.
Yes, I have. My father spoke about this when I was 6.5 years old, and he explained, he was a very, very close friend to me, and he explained a few things which I could understand at that age. But he revived this topic when I was 13, where I could understand a bit more and better. And he has been ever since a very, very close friend, and he would speak very openly so that I get some knowledge about some things which I don't know.
Did you face the same thing with your daughter?
What? I thought you asked me that. I'm really worried.
I was looking at him, I mean, from top to bottom.
So, first of all, the reason, I mean, I'm playing just a very short and tiny role. And the reason of why I did this, because of Ashish. I think he's a very amazing and a fantastic director. Second, because of the importance of sex education in our country. And I feel as a contemporary Indian girl and also as a current Miss Universe India, I have a lot of responsibilities to create social awareness as well. And if I can be an important aspect in such a major digital series, so I don't find any problem in it. So, thank you.
At what age, Urvashi, did you understand about this sex trap?
Well, unfortunately, this was also part of my family, like how we always used to be very shy about talking about it and all. But if you ask me, it was during my teen years, yeah. Yes. So late, I mean, like... yeah, exactly.
Sir, do you think that a film on such a subject needs to be, because a film will appeal even to the masses, and the masses don't have access to internet, and what we see in the
Maybe
film
on
is-
television?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm just really worried with the current state of the nation. Just a title which says sex chat, it won't just go through only. वो censor में ही फंस जाएगा. Fortunately, and you'll be amazed at how deeply, right word to use, penetrating is the internet in our country. Excuse me. But this message hopefully will go wide with that, with the pure intentions that we do have to take it out there. And one step at a time, I think this medium actually is appropriate for getting a message out there like this to begin with. And I'd be happy if someone like a Doordarshan would air content like this. I'd be happy to give it to them free. There's a reason why we are dubbing it in so many languages or subtitling it in, 15 languages and more. So I really hope so, yeah. Lekin ye shuruaat hai. We've just touched the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to do and so much deeper and wider way to take this.
Will you be trying to break?
So would you be taking it to schools?
Really, I'm actually hoping, and I'm glad you brought that up, ma'am, because most schools, you'll be surprised today in our country, don't have sex education as part of the curriculum. The places that do have it, it is so badly curated or it's so badly delivered that either you'll go to sleep or you'll slash your wrists. या फिर तुम आँखें निकाल के कान में डाल दोगे ताकि तुम देख भी ना सको सुन भी ना सको. So we are really hoping that this is the correct language in which to take it to people. So I'd be happy to really kickstart a school contact program where we can just showcase these, give you an email ID if you have more questions, anonymously write it and we'll try and answer those. मतलब सोचिए ना आज भी 40-45 साल के लोग आदमी डॉक्टर वत्सा को मुंबई मिरर में लिखते हैं and they ask if their penis will fall off if they masturbate.
Yeah, I feel
It's
that
unfortunate.
I thought that it's scripted. Or
No,
maybe-
it's all real apparently. So certainly I'd hope to take it to school and get it started. Sorry, you. Sorry, just a moment, sir.
Congratulations for creating this series. I think a subject that's so important in such a delightful manner. So coming to it, however, how challenging was it to make the series tasteful and not into, like you said earlier, into a double meaning zone?
बहुत मुश्किल था यार. मतलब, that was something that we needed to watch out for. That not only does it ever go into even remotely sleazy territory, but it also shouldn't get very complicated. Okay, again, how to explain those concepts that it's the lining of the wall of the uterus that drains out with the blood, which is why menstruation, all of that. It was important that it becomes clear and simple. तो काफी मतलब, like I said, we struggled with this for like 6 months plus, but all credit to really this team, and there's of course an incredible team with Nikhil Taneja, who runs development as part of Y Films, who also just jammed so closely and brought all his knowledge of sex and experience. Look at him, sex god. Yeah, look at that shirt, look at that jeans, look at the fit.
And also, I must appreciate, not to be vulgar when you are dealing with a topic which is below the belt. I really appreciate you guys for that.
सचिन सर, अगर ये आपको कुछ साल पहले लिपिका है,
हाँ जी, I'm fine. Yeah.
अगर ये आपको कुछ साल पहले मिलता तो क्या आप करते?
मेरे ख्याल से कुछ साल पहले मुझे भी सेक्स का नॉलेज उतना ही था जितना आज है. तो मेरा ख्याल है अगर मैं कुछ साल पहले भी अगर ये करता तो उसमें कुछ गलत नहीं होता.
Like, he didn't understand anything, and you said if a child is mature enough to ask, he's mature enough to understand. So doesn't this contradict? He didn't get it.
And that's the problem. That unfortunately for most children, they learn about these things through the internet. what is my message? Your first milestone for satiating your curiosity has to be your parent, not Google. So शुरुआत करो. We've tried to facilitate that conversation for parents, and hopefully now when Kabir goes and asks Shireen, who's a biology teacher, who incidentally also helped us on the script, on the lyrics, कि नहीं यार ये इसे ovum कहते हैं, या this is the egg, so be clear about that. So she also helped clear out our concepts. That conversation will be easier. It will no longer be a secret. And there's a right time and a right stage for everything. Maybe it's not yet right for Kabir specifically, but there are 6-year-olds where probably you know more, who can probably teach us everything. I mean, there's a classic joke doing the rounds about, son, it's time to talk about sex. Sure, Dad, what do you want to know? That happens. I'm sorry, your question, sir.
Sachin sir, I want to ask, you have done many films as a child actor. So if given the role of Pappu, so how much comfortable you would have been in doing that?
You would have been. Oh, I thought you were telling me if I get it now. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I would be very, very comfortable, of course, because I'm an actor, and I started acting at the age of 4.5. So I think on the third day itself, I felt that I was at home on the third day of the shoot. So the time was different then, but today we have such talented guys. I would have been very happy to get it when I was this small.
Sachin, did you have the same situation at home with your?
So I'd like to mention 2 guys. One is Nikhil, who really took pains to make all of us very comfortable, and he knows how to make people feel special. Thank you, Nikhil. And the other person is Amrit.
अमृत किसी के पैसे काट रहा है शायद.
Amrit was looking after the whole production, and he gave all of us fantastic food to eat. So I really want to thank and mention about him as well.
Great. That's it.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Spread the word, like, share,
Please
subscribe.
spread the word and get this out there. Thank you so much. Big round of applause for Sharib Hashmi as well.